Okay, so I triple crowned my Hu Tao like a while ago, and yeah, this is what we're looking like. 63, 220, R2 Stavavoma, not too big of a deal though, but then we have 10, 10, 10 there. Also C0. So I kind of got lost in the Nevi sauce, honestly, because he just took over Machado for a little bit there, and now Hu Tao, I just realized, is also here, so should probably make a video with her. I do have an issue with Hu Tao, which is just like I don't use her. It's not an issue like serious, like, oh wow, she's so bad I don't use her. No, I'm talking like I don't use her enough to remember. So we saw 60,000 there, 60,000, and then if we want to pop her burst, was that 30? Hold on, give me a minute. I have to go look back at that footage. That was so bad.
2 seconds later.
Okay, so fun thing with Hu Tao, I love it. 130,000 is what she actually did there, and my ping sucks. So that's something that you should know for Hu Tao. Her Blood Blossom, I think, is what vaporized there, and not her burst. So we got 133,000 without any, vaporizes or anything, which some could call good, some could call why didn't it vaporize. Generally, that's what I say. Just because, really, why Hu Tao? Why do you do this? But let's look at her energy real quick. Like, she does generate, pyro particles decent enough. You don't want, like, no energy recharge on her. I believe my Hu Tao is just that very low energy recharge, honestly. Yeah, 111. I would say maybe, like, 130, 140 would be, like, very, very good for her. But that's just my prediction. I'm not, like, checking KQM for this just because I don't really think I need to, honestly. Hu Tao is just a very basic character to use. And, honestly, this is her best team, I would say, just outright. There's no better team, like, when we're talking about survivability and all this stuff. Yeah, there's no better team. Maybe there's a team that does more DPS, but like, are you really going to trade that for this team? No. Realistically, you're not going to use that team over this team, because this team does a load of damage by itself, and then also works as, keeping you alive. So yes. Now we will see Hu Tao while she is above or below 50% HP. What we saw before was above. So 76,000 there, and let's hit this. 90. It didn't vaporize. Did not vaporize.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
The guy was applied with hydro. You hit him with the burst, and then he just doesn't. I don't know whether it was he had a hydro applied or Zhongli's pillar dissolved the hydro. Yeah, sure, the hydro dissolved, but so we're seeing like 70,000 once she goes below 50% HP, which I think is very good overall. And I mean, you could see just baseline here with Zhongli's shield doing like 30,000. Really doesn't matter at that point though. So yeah, I don't know why lately, but sometimes my ping just goes up to like 100 plus for no reason at all. It'll be completely fine, and then randomly for like a couple seconds, yep, like right now. Why? Just randomly a couple seconds, and it's just like, oh yeah, all right, thanks. And that would have been a vaporized burst hit. Thank you. Oh, we're seeing 85, 84. Yeah, all right, 87. Nice. That's probably because of Zhongli's artifact set got activated. This 20% extra attack here. That's all I can think. Because we shouldn't have gotten any extra damage bonus from anything else.
Correct!
I can only assume that it was Zhongli's pillar being active, which, that's an extra 10k damage. Wow. I did not expect that. Now, I should mention that if you do not have Yelan as, a 5-star, maybe some people have Yelan and don't have Xingqiu, which, next update you should be able to get Xingqiu for free, so have fun. But Xingqiu you should be able to have enough Hydro Appliance to cover Hu Tao at the same time. But if you don't have either one of those, Bennett works pretty well. Bennett will actually provide a bigger buff than her being below 50% HP, so his healing doesn't actually affect you too much. So Bennett would help her with energy recharge and also, extra damage in general. So yeah, that is something to keep in mind. I just should mention that while we, try and get her burst to vaporize for the 500th time.
Voy a la playa, había subido la marea.
I might just fire off the burst immediately. That might be the better option, just to fire the burst immediately, right, before we do anything. That way you get more energy. That might be the correct way to do this. Honestly, generally people use Hu Tao's burst to keep them alive rather than, every single rotation burst with Hu Tao. So I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. Okay. Okay, it's fine, Masanori. Yeah, no, we're seeing 80,000 again, just the same 80,000. Yeah, alright. So maybe there is a good chance that it is just that we saw 70,000 for another reason, because I really don't think that Zhongli should be adding an extra, 10,000 from actually having his set active. I don't think that's how it should be working. Okay, so we're gonna see Hu Tao's burst now. Masanori's not gonna guard or anything. We're just gonna see the amazing Hu Tao burst. Just as simple as that, guys. We're just gonna see Hu Tao's amazing burst damage that she's able to do. Alright. There's no way that we don't see the insane burst damage. It vaporized. It vaporized. We should point out it vaporized. Yeah, see, consistently over 80,000. Maybe. Yeah, I just really don't know where we got those 70,000 numbers from. I haven't been able to replicate. Well, I have been able to replicate them because I can do this. But I'm pretty sure we had Yelan's burst active, right? Well, we need Zhongli's burst active at the same time and stuff. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what's up with my ping lately. It's just always like somewhere around 100. This is bad. Like, I don't know why, but sometimes it just quits. It quits halfway through. All right, I wanna apply him. Can we talk about how the awful Argo targeting? Like, we all saw that, right? We all saw how Hu Tao turned the other way and then also fired the things, also fired Yelan's and Xingqiu's, spear things, water spear things. Like, we all saw that, right? We're talking about Yoimiya's, auto aim, and then Masanori is directly next to us and she turns the other way. We all saw that, right?
Why are you the way that you are?
Okay, so here we are. Look at this amazing, amazing. I'm trying. Please stop. 100,000? I'm pretty sure we didn't have the. Why do you do this to me? Why, Masanori? Like, we were having such a good time before, and you, I'm sick, right? I'm like, oh God. Hu Tao's almost dead. I did not expect that. Yeah, that was not fun. We got this, guys, don't worry. I've just been playing for this last 14 minutes, right? Yeah, 14 minutes. This video was supposed to be short, fast, quick.
That's what she said.
But no, 14 minutes. 14 minutes. I just, not interested in doing this again. Masanori, I would just appreciate if you, why do you live? Like, honestly, your existence is just my mere, suffering. It is just suffering for me. Why do you exist? You only serve to make me suffer. It's as simple as that. I don't understand why you exist. Alright. Yeah. And then you're gonna do all this. You're gonna do all this. Come on. Good. You didn't. Why didn't you retain the Hydro at all? You had nothing affecting you. The Zhongli pillar wasn't even close enough to you. I genuinely hate this man. Can we murder an in-game character? Because I'm thinking about it. Why? Why do you make my life so bad? Simple as that. You're gonna guard. Alright. Attack? What was that? No, that threw me off so bad. What was that? He was right there, and then they just shot at the ground. I'm just trying to do a showcase. Oh my God, why?
We're done when I say we're done.
I don't even have that bad of crit rate on Hu Tao. It's 63. It's not that bad. Okay, how you doing? Simply just, yep, you're gonna guard, all that. Okay, it did it again. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. I'm done. Oh, 214,000. Whoa. That's not a nothing number, but it's not a huge number, I feel like.
I can smell the failure.
You know, generally, what, 3 charge attacks, and Hu Tao does more than that, alright? So, her burst, it's good when you can get it to vaporize and when you can get it to crit, but I would not suggest building the biggest of builds for it. But yes, this is my, entire thing. I don't really load. Alright, now we just can't load. Okay. We have crit rate with a crit damage, right? Like, a lot of the stuff, not, like, too insane. I feel like you could probably say that these are, no, because you have a 13% crit rate there. But then also, like, this is the only piece that I think you could say needs better, right? It's only 11% energy recharge, which honestly, that is the only thing carrying my energy recharge. Maybe you don't want it to be, or maybe you need it to be that amount of energy recharge. You need a lot more energy recharge. Like I said, 130 to 140, I'm assuming, is when I'll be able to burst every single rotation. But as of right now, it's like 1 every 2 rotations. So that's going to be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.